To give a short history lesson, Nick and I go back pretty far. He was the first person I met when we were starting at Fairfield Prep some 16 years ago. We roomed together at Merrimack College, and if that wasn't enough, out of college, Nick and I were also roommates when we lived in Stanford together. We've had a lot of fun adventures over the time, seen the good, the bad, and ugly together. As one of Dave Matthews' better songs is titled So Much to Say, but I'm not going to say it today. Thankfully, we're still standing to tell the tales. So while I can boast that Nick and I have known each other since we were freshmen, it doesn't come close to the time Nick and Kate have had together. They met when they were in preschool. Friendship started when they were at St. Anne's. Interestingly enough, I was looking for a little history, and this great love story we get to witness between the two of them was foreshadowed by the fact that the #1 song in '93 was Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You. And ironic enough, St. Anne is the patron saint of matchmaking. I remember hearing the story recently that kind of hit close to home. Caitlin used to go watch Nick play Little League Baseball when he was 10 or 11 years old, which I thought was really cool. I learned how much Kate meant to Nick back in high school. So we went on a spring break trip. During the trip, we'd occasionally end up at the casino. If I recall correctly, none of us did well. Lost practically everything, except for Nick. Nick did really well, made himself quite a bit of money. 2006, we were 17, 18 years old. None of us had real jobs or money. So the fact that Nick all of a sudden finds himself on vacation with a bunch of his friends at a casino with a bunch of luxury stores nearby, the story usually tells itself with Nick blowing all the money. At least that's probably what the rest of us would have done at the time, but not Nick. I still recall this because when we got to the hotel, Nick was staring through the glass of the hotel's jewelry store looking at something. At the time, I thought he saw a nice watch or was daydreaming of the time he'd become a healthcare consultant and would be able to buy everything in the display. What I eventually realized, though, was he was eyeing something he wanted to get for Kate. So what did Nick do with all his winnings from the casino? Bought her the really nice necklace from the jewelry store. He, like he always has, was thinking about Kate and how he can make her happy. Witnessing the thoughtfulness, commitment, even maturity at 17 years old, I really thought to myself, wow, Nick's really found himself someone very special. So now we're here, 13 years later, celebrating on such an amazing day, the next chapter of your fairy tale story. Kate, everyone in the room knows you are marrying your best friend today, and that's about as amazing as it gets on your wedding day. You really bring out the best in Nick, and the two of you together bring out the best in all of us. God bless you for your patience. Nick, I know you remember all those times we put on Boy Meets World back at the dorm at Merrimack. I watched an episode recently and good old Mr. Feeney said, you don't have to be blood to be family. Now, neither of us has a brother, but to be honest, I've never needed one because I always had a friend like you. Nick and Caitlin, I am so excited for the both of you. I wish you nothing more than what you've been doing for the last 20 plus years, which is being able to enjoy all of life's amazing moments together.